happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Clutch in at point guard. And for Oklahoma City, in at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant, and we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything.
Very nice. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan with the rebound. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, finds the open look, and it's on target.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Clutch. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the oop here, and stolen by Williams. DeRozan against Dort. Knocked away. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Clutch. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
Up top, Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Clutch. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Vucevic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It's good.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. Here's Levine. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Giddey with it. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Holmgren finds Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Here's Clutch. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
Oklahoma City foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 86. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holmgren with a screen on Levine. Giddey against Levine. And it's Giddey missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Clutch. Fires in the triple. Clutch has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Levine against Giddey. Over DeRozan, and that one's good. Giddey.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Here's Clutch. He has 6. Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clutch passes to Vucevic. That one goes in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. And here's Holmgren. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Back to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. DeRozan passes to Green. Right side Levine. The 3 from DeRozan. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Outside, Green. DeRozan outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's Green with the ball for Chicago. They're leading by 8. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clutch passes to Levine. They set the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Giddey against Levine. Pass to Holmgren. Williams up top. Outside Giddey. They need this. The rebound by Clutch. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Down low. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Chicago calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So both teams making some changes here. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Hawks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5. Making a switch here. Timeout called. The Bulls. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you know, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Joe. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Williams. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And there's so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
There's a screen. Pass to Vucevic for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Caruso outside. Now White. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. Over Holmgren. That one rolls around and rims out. The Thunder have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso grabs the board. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 13. Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Hayward. Green's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for White. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, BA. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. his teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Dort. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clutch passes to Vucevic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder pull it in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clutch passes to Vucevic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Inside, here's Dort. Rebounded by Green. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Takes a 3. Levine. Great positioning on the putback.
And we know Levine can hang in the air, showing determination on that offensive putback.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Giddey against Levine. And it's Giddey missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
DeRozan passes to Clutch. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in, and the Bulls also making a change. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And so he hits both. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Holmgren, outside Giddey. Dort with it. Back to Giddey. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Picked by Vucevic. Clutch's shot is off.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Williams finds Dort. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Clutch. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Clutch. Giddey defends. Clutch's shot is off.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Clutch. He's got 11. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires away from way outside. No good on the shot. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Right now, they're scoring the ball with ease. Good decision-making, kind of punishing the defense for overplaying certain guys. They just seem a step ahead.
Or 10 steps ahead. This game hasn't been close for a minute.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
These two are showing how good they can be. It's not easy to carry your team, but they're doing it.
Now the trick is, can both guys carry their teams for a full game? Because for what I've seen so far, they might have to.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's Clutch in at the one. Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Shoots over Levine. And it's Giddey missing. Chicago has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. On the wing, DeRozan. And there's the screen. Pass to Clutch. This one for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
From 8 feet away. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's Green missing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Deflected. They get it back. Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Clutch. Dort defending. Vucevic, a screen on Dort. Pass to Green. Here's Clutch. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Green. Clutch has got 17 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Shot from 16, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. He's got 5.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Dort. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he lobs it up, and it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Back to Vucevic. Three-pointer. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. DeRozan with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the basket by DeRozan.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. DeRozan, it is effortless.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Clutch's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Vucevic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clutch passes to Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 21 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Vucevic, a screen on Holmgren. Clutch passes to Vucevic. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Holmgren with a screen on White. Back to Holmgren. White against Giddey. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Clutch passes to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Levine for 3. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Chicago, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Checking out the Bulls, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Joe, the pass to Giddey. The 3 is up. Williams with the screen. Hayward with it. Guarded now by Williams. Hayward's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Clutch passes to Caruso. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Levine's form is pure. That 3-point shot is pretty.
Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Joe. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Clutch. Giddey defends. Levine against Wiggins. Goes up on the wing. Levine can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Hayward's shot is off. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be their 2nd game of a 4-game road trip. They swipe it. Here's Joe. He's got 6. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Here's Hayward. Drills the baseline jumper.
Well, there's an accuracy and an assertiveness to Gordon Hayward. So good at getting to the mid-range game.
Here's Clutch. Giddey defends. Hayward against Caruso. The kick out to White. There's the 3. Counted from distance. White's got 8.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
To the paint. Here's Giddey. And a nice finish on the layup.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Levine with a screen on Giddey. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Caruso outside. Williams with the screen. And it's Caruso on the take. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Hayward. From deep 3-point land. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game.
Coming on to the floor for the Bulls, number 86. Number 86.
Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Gordon Hayward, and it's Wiggins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And it's in there.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Clutch. DeRozan, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Clutch passes to Caruso. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3 points.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Clutch passes to DeRozan. Here's the pick. From the high post. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, B.A., how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
That's fine. No problem.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after
the previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Williams is subbed in for Joe. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Caruso.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Of course, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, B.A. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA-level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
And it's Giddey missing. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. DeRozan. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pass to White. DeRozan against Williams. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. And rejected. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Green's checked in for Chicago. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Over Giddey. And counted from 12 feet.
Yeah, Levine not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren, covered by Vucevic. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. True on the 14-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Chicago calls timeout. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs in 4 games and 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in for Vucevic. Craig comes in for Green. Dosunmu, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Levine. Clutch's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's wide left. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Up top, Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Clutch. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now. Craig with a screen on Giddey. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The pull-up jumper. The putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And here's Dort. Pass to Giddey. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Craig with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clutch passes to Craig. Oh, powered down with both hands.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Williams against Craig. Left side, Williams. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Chicago.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Clutch.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group and a change for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball's checked in for White. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Clutch. To the inside. Craig passes to Williams. Here's Clutch. Out to Craig. Williams on the wing. Shot clock at 3. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Dosunmu for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Waiters. To the middle. Will it go? Here's Joe. Here's Waters. It's Wiggins on the wing. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.